We are starting a new ride. We're in Rockland at the moment at the arena, and we're going to be heading across the ferry in Rockland over towards Thurso, or Thurso, and then over to Plaisance and do a 83K loop. We'll see how that turns out. Oops.
No clouds.
Yeah, not a cloud in the sky. Lots of sun exposure today. So we turned off the ferry from Rockland just below Thurso, and this is a super nice path, all gravel obviously, that heads over to Parc Plaisance. But I didn't expect it to be quite this nice. Got water on both sides, wetlands on the left and the Ottawa River on the right. And we're heading as far as we can go on this trail, and then gonna come back and go up towards Plaisance. But just beautiful.
Can't get any better.
Well, there's only one thing I can think of that would make it better. So we're at the end of this peninsula on the Sentier des Outaouais, and we're past where we're supposed to be able to go on the trail, but it continues. So we're wondering if there's a possibility that it is out of the water and that we can cut all the way right up into Plaisance from here, because this is way further than we thought we'd be able to go. We thought we would have turned around by now.
Got a little bit of a muddiness to it.
Yeah, it's a little muddy and it's getting worse, it seems, but this is so weird.
Yep, we're almost at the end.
Well, it's either the end or it continues. Like I said, there was this dotted line. Oh, this looks like an end.
Imagine a wedding venue here.
See it? There's still a trail.
Yeah.
What's that bird? Wow, I've never seen that before.
It ends.
Huh. Kind of glad it did, for whatever reason. Do I put my drone up? We're just crossing over this little causeway kind of thing off of the trail. We turned around at the last spot and came back to here. And this goes up towards the 148, and then we'll take the path east to Plaisance. But yeah, this is cool. This is a whole other part we haven't been on.
Thurso's off to our left about 2 kilometers.
Yeah, so we can see Thurso. We can even see where Masson is from here. It's quite a ways west of us. This is incredible. I didn't know this was on here. So we were riding what we thought was going to be on the 148, but instead we're on a gravel path beside the 148, which is perfect.
It looks like a snowmobile trail.
Yeah. So we're up above the river now and heading towards Plaisance Park.
There's that tower again.
Oh yeah. It's following us. This is nuts though, eh? I never would have guessed this had a path. just going through the town that ends up heading over to Plaisance. That's the rail bridge there. This is the river that comes through Plaisance Falls, which we're gonna head up on the way back. Yeah, so we wanna go, let's see that has an ATV. Let's go across and check it out.
Parc Plaisance has a rich and layered history that predates its official establishment as a national park on March 22, 2002. Its story intertwines Indigenous presence, European colonization, agricultural development, significant hydrological changes, and a growing awareness of its ecological importance. While specific archaeological findings within the park's current boundaries require further investigation, the Ottawa River Valley, where the park is situated, has been an important corridor for Indigenous peoples for thousands of years. The river served as a vital transportation and trade route, and its shores and islands would have provided resources for sustenance and settlement.
So we are coming down to the end of La Grand Presk, which is one of these big peninsulas that juts out in this area. You'll see it on the map later. We're coming to the cul-de-sac at the end. I just wanted to see the end of it here. Hey puppy, what are you doing? You see that? The dog? It's a little Chihuahua. But yeah, we're at the end, so we're just going to turn around. I knew it wouldn't be anything interesting here, just to say we did it. So we're going to turn around, go to another road that goes back into Plaisance Park, and have lunch at a really nice lookout. We just turned onto this road that goes over to the other point that goes back into the, it says cul-de-sac here, but I think that's only for cars, because I remember a bridge here from another walk that I did. But it should go right back into the park, hopefully.
Like a public road.
No, it's just a road for these guys.
Yeah.
Now, this is kind of cool, because we're going to go over to the point over there and have some lunch and rehydrate. Take it easy. We're at 47 kilometers, by the way. That'd be kind of shit if we couldn't get through. Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, no, look at that. Beautiful.
Is this the one you thought?
Yeah. There's a little bridge ahead. So there you go. This is a bridge I've been on before, or a little I don't know what you call it, it's still a bridge. I've been here before a few years ago, just to walk around. And I know exactly where we are now. Back in the Plaisance Park. I think this is it. Oh, weird. It's not on my map. I must have erased it during an edit. I know where it's going though. So we're at the far end of the park in Plaisance. I don't know what this point is called. We'll probably pop it up on the screen. But it's been here once before, and just flew a drone out, which you've probably already seen, or will in a sec. But this is basically our midway point of the ride, and we're going to head back towards towards Thurso, but then we're going to go take the river route or trail that goes up to Plaisance Falls and see if we can actually make it through, because I'm not 100% sure we're allowed to. But yeah, this has been great. We had lunch and a nice break here, rehydrated and fed.
The first recorded European mention of the area dates back to 1613, when Samuel de Champlain documented the mouth of the Petite Nation River, which flows through the park. This marked the beginning of European engagement with the region. In 1674, the area containing the park was part of the larger Seigneurie de la Petite Nation. It was eventually purchased by Joseph Papineau in 1801, and later sold to his son Louis-Joseph Papineau in 1817. From the early 1800s until around 1960, the fertile lands that now constitute much of the park were primarily dedicated to agriculture. Several families lived and farmed in the area, shaping the landscape through their activities. Parc National de Plaisance now protects a 28.2 square kilometer area of diverse habitats, including extensive wetlands, islands, peninsulas, and forests. It is renowned for its incredible biodiversity, particularly as a crucial stopover for migratory birds, most notably Canada geese in the spring. The park also conserves important plant species, including rare trees, and offers a glimpse into the region's geological past, shaped by glaciers and the ancient Champlain Sea.
Well, we're not actually supposed to be here, so we're getting out. Good idea. Well, worth the look though. We could have walked it, I guess, but that's worth coming back for.
Where'd you park?
Just up above, you can see another trail there.
Okay.
But look at this. Like, we didn't see any of this stuff. Yeah, another trail right along the water. After seeing that, and it looks like we're gonna, I don't know if we're gonna be hitting a road soon. Can't tell. Nope, probably not. I don't think they like when you're on roads, which is fine with us. So we're back at the 148, trying to cross over to that trail along Rivier de la Petite Nation. Ooh, I even pronounced it right. But yeah, this is an ATV trail that goes all the way up to Plaisance Falls, which you're supposed to not be able to get through, but it's worth checking. So this could be a rough trail, if you haven't noticed. ATV trails, eh? I know. Especially if we have to come back. Yeah, and potentially water. Yeah. Already regretting it. So yeah, we'll see if this works out. We have a unknown path. We have 3.6K of this. I think I may use some extra power. Oh my God. Very good question. Wow, why is it so soft? I kind of want to do it just to say I did it and never do it again. I know, it's weird. This is super muddy, like slippery muddy. Have to wash my bike when I get home muddy. Oh my God. Oh my God. I know, same. Holy shit. This is really slippery. I know. I can't even go up. Whew. Worth the video. Oh no. What? I don't know what the rest is like. That's the problem. Oh my God. Yeah, I think we should turn around.
Yeah.
It's not getting.
That hill might be impossible.
What do you think?
You want to just look around the corner and then decide?
Well, I don't really understand how dirty it is.
Oh.
It'd be nice to know though, eh? Makes no sense. So we're giving up on this trail. It's so sloppy and soupy that you can barely even push your bike down and walk it without it falling over. And I have my wheels are jammed with clay. So anyone coming here, if you get to this trail that goes along the Rivier de la Petite Nation, ignore that trail and take the road that starts a little east, because it's much, oh, it's a road, it's not this. So yeah, we're gonna be pushing this out of here for the next little while. So we just cleaned up our bikes a little bit at the Sonic gas station. Unbelievably nice guy to let us do that. And we're just heading up onto a detour around the falls trail. Luckily I already knew it was there, just in case. It's called Monte Papo, and that brings us up to Rue Malo.
That would have been a really nice trail if it wasn't
I know.
for ATVs.
Well, ATVs ruin life.
It's true.
This is kind of cool though. Yeah. I feel like my bike's 100%. So we just parked our bikes on the bridge that goes over La Rivier de la Petite Nation, and just having a look quickly, because we're not going to go down to the falls because it's, well, you already saw why. But we've gotten the whole way around on these other roads, but this gives you an idea of the river at least. So it's nice that we were able to get here this quick. But it's getting late. It's already almost 3. So, quick change of a battery, not mine. And then we're going along this road way above the 148. Maybe I shouldn't talk when it's this windy. I'll wait till we're going up. Yeah, so this road that's above the 148 cuts over to Thurso, and then we'll head down back to the ferry again, and then it'll be about 9K from the ferry back over to Rockland. So it's quite a bit longer than we anticipated. Gets that detour and some of the trails being a bit longer, the back and forth portions made for some extra mileage. But man, it's beautiful up here. Yeah, no kidding. Closer to the sun.
Yeah.
So we're on our last stretch before we get back to the car, and the rest of it's all suburby looking. So I'm going to end the video here. We're probably going to end with about 80, well, hard to say, 85 to 88, we'll look later. 88 kilometers or so. One of the best rides we've ever done.
Awesome.
Just incredible. I'll be out here again for sure, or out east of Ottawa more and more.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for coming out for this ride, and we'll see you in the next one.
My pleasure.
Your pleasure.
I was going to say Plaisance again.
So you should have, you ruined it.